Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm excited to be here. Hello, Scanlan and Ted Nebula. Thanks for joining us. Today should be a very interesting stream. For those of you just jumping in, this is my first blind playthrough of Kenshi, where I have attempted to conquer the game with no outside knowledge or help. Yesterday, we went to war against the Holy Nation. We successfully overthrew High Inquisitor Seta of Stack. And then on the way to our next target, I decided, hey, let's stop in this little town and overthrow this town too for some combat training. That little town happened to have the two strongest people in the entire Holy Nation, including the Holy Lord Phoenix himself. So we spent about 2 hours locked in combat with them back and forth. It is a absolutely by the skin of our teeth battle. We were unable to end it before the end of stream yesterday. So we ended stream still locked in deadly combat with the Holy Nation. And today we find out, will they successfully send us to Rebirth as they attempted to do last time? Or can we break their hold on us? Can we overcome? I don't know if we'll beat the Holy Lord Phoenix, but even if we can defeat his minions today and step back and regroup, we will consider that a major victory. Welcome on in, everybody. Willow, good to see you on YouTube, and Myco Druid, hello, and Ted. I hope they get you through the drive-thru soon. Yeah, hopefully that ice cream doesn't melt. But let's go ahead and we'll pull up Kenshi, and I'll probably, when I get into it, I'll probably stop and take a look and consider a couple of things before we go too heavy into combat. Because I have some plans. I've been thinking this in my brain since yesterday. What exactly we can do about this situation that we are in. Should have known better. I just went and got Hardee's. My parents were here helping me with some stuff, so I was running late, so I went and grabbed some Hardee's. Pretty good. Okay, we'll be ready to pause immediately when we get in here. Now, what we don't know is how much the situation has changed after we've saved and reloaded. We have some extraordinarily valuable weapons on the ground. I don't know if those are still there. I don't know about the enemies that we stripped of their gear. We don't know any of it, so we are learning for the first time how the game handles these situations, and we're going to find out and see exactly what state we are in. Used to work at a Hardee's. Okay, so it looks like naked enemies are still naked. It looks like abandoned weapons are still on the ground. Who are you? One of Kral's chosen. Oh, and because people are loading in, they have not, they still look like they're standing. Some of these people are about to fall over. So truth is critical. But Truth should be able to do some repairs on himself, I think. We've got Wee over here. We were waiting downstairs for some things to happen. We've got Gecko pretty well up to strength. A lot of these sentinels are pretty injured. Rain the Giant is having a recovery coma as a treat. Rain earned that because Rain was a valiant fighter. So, let's see. Fumin is here. We were trying to get Infinite Wing Wing to unlock his cage. If we can get Wing Wang free, we can get Fumin to give a limb to Wing Wang and to Beep so they can get back up and be in fighting condition. We've definitely done work on the number of guards in the area. What are Beanhop and Kang doing over here? Unconscious. Huh? Playing Oblivion in this stream starts off in jail? Yeah. Oh, and Kang has a weapon. Let's go ahead and equip that right quick. Inu is still stuck over here. Little irritating. Game just kind of broke and zapped Inu onto a wall that she can't get down from. I'm thinking... So we have ice in here, and we know that the Holy Nation Retribution is heading our way, but so are Shek allies. I'm wondering if I can send ice into Bad Teeth, which is now owned by the Shek. Looks like we've got some allies right there. I wonder if I could send ice to go get some mercenaries. And the other thing I want to do is Brecht should be making... We need some more of these short cleavers. In the event that we end up with Rebirth, or in Rebirth, what we are going to do is send runners equipped with weapons to stand by while the Rebirth crew breaks themselves out, and then the runners will run in and start fast equipping the Rebirth crew with weapons to fight their way out of Rebirth. So let's have Brecht go ahead and start manufacturing some more... Guess let's do short cleavers. In the hopes of getting some Type 2s as well. And I wonder if we should... It would be difficult to equip them with planks or any of the real long primary weapons because of how much space they take up. But I wonder if there is another weapon here that we can manufacture. Like, what about moon cleavers? I think that is one too large. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we look at Brecht's inventory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would need to find a weapon that has a length of 8 if we wanted to fill up an inventory with those weapons and bring it to them. I think for now, we'll work on the short cleavers. I think maybe they can dual wield the short cleavers, too, if they need. I don't know if that actually increases damage output. And then let's see what Zim is doing with limbs and such. Wonder what Zim's robotics is. 79. I think if we can get some masterwork limbs going, we can increase the dexterity of our people, which would be good for just increased combat speed. We're out of motors. Looks like we still have some motors, though. So why is Zim not working this? Let's see. Okay, Zim can do that. Ice is just about rested up. MQ Bush, welcome in. Thanks for resubscribing.
So what is this Kenshi thing all about, anyway?
Kenshi is an indie game made by a small studio where it is basically a sandbox survival management sort of game. Within reason, you can do whatever you want in Kenshi. You can become a farmer or a warlord or a trader, all sorts of stuff. And it's got very deep mathematical systems in regards to like taking damage and growing stronger as a unit. It's got things like limb amputation and replacement. There's a lot of systems here. And it's got lore that's presented in a way that is almost Dark Souls-like. Like, they don't tell you what's going on with Kenshi. You're just kind of dropped into a world and you figure it out from context and dialogue and such. So it's pretty cool. It's a very deep game. This is my first playthrough, and I'm over 200 hours in. Sounds cool. It is very cool. We are currently fighting against a fervent religious group called the Holy Nation. We have decided to go to war against them. And we accidentally invaded a town that held their holy leader. So we kind of lost that fight. But the thing with Kenshi is losing a fight doesn't mean you've lost a fight until you're dead. So we keep getting thrown in these cages. And our people keep kind of coming back from it and getting time to heal up and then going back to the enemy guards. You can see a lot of the enemy is naked because we knock them out and then take their armor from them so they can't use it against us. And a lot of these people are also missing limbs because we have cut their limbs off. So even though we are thrown in battle or thrown in cages and have our weapons taken against us, we keep picking up weapons and using it to continue the fight. Okay, so there's a falling sun there, and an exile plank there. So, yeah, Kenshi is almost a game of second chances, where a lot of these stats will end up coming back, and you actually gain more XP in a lot of ways from losing fights than you do from winning them. So, in general, there's actually a lot of ways to turn failures into slow progression for your team. We're going to send Ice into Bad Teeth. Well, actually, we're going to send Ice to meet up with this green dot on the map. I think that might be a Wandering Shek group. Doors closed. Now, what is Jinsei doing? Is Jinsei armed? Jinsei is not armed. That which does not kill me makes me stronger. Exactly. Jinsei, equip that long cleaver. You can see a lot of these enemies are unconscious or in recovery comas, so they will eventually get back up. It is surprisingly difficult to kill people in this game, because once they go unconscious or go into a recovery coma, you cannot keep damaging them. So that works for and against you. Like, the enemy won't just slit our throat while we're on the ground, but if we knock them down, they can also recover and get back up. Looking pretty brutal. It is. Looks like we've got Crawl's Chosen in here attacking as well. Hey, did this mercenary break free? I think this mercenary got free somehow. It's interesting. They seem to have replaced some of the guards. They still have some naked and wounded guards out here. Which is better for us. Materials trader has arrived at my outpost. Not the most important thing. Okay, see, so they just knocked Jinsei out. Alarm raised again. Okay, so Kang can now cop this weapon and strip this one of his equipment. And this is how we're fighting this, is very slowly wearing them down. Kenshi is like 6 different genres in one, indeed. And Ezra, hello, still at it, you see. Yes, we, most of us are locked up, but we still are fighting our way to not go to Rebirth and to slowly gain control of this situation, we hope. Jinsei was getting in some good damage on some of them. This paladin right here is ripe to be attacked next. And, oh, this paladin has some pretty significant damage going on. If we focus on this one, we might be able to remove an arm and a leg. Ice has taken cover hiding underground. Yes, you have one, but you are naked and limbless. And with a couple hours nap, I will get back up. Oh, the 5 Invincibles are on their way. Interesting. Or at least one of the 5 Invincibles. They must be on the way to the outpost that the Holy Nation is going to attack. Well, let's have Ice follow them for a moment. I want to see what happens. I want to see if they ally with me because of like follow my lead, because if I can lead them into Blister Hill, I will absolutely lead them into battle. Okay, Kang knocked another one out, so we're gonna come over here and do the same thing. Strip all the equipment. See, this paladin's missing an arm. That one's actually in pretty good condition. Yes, another one knocked out. Kang is going off on him. Now, luckily, a lot like RimWorld, this game does allow you to pause and things. Rain the Giant, where did your... Okay, you have your armor on. Other than your boots, I think. So we can do a lot of really minute control operations here. So who has the highest strength out of this group? 64, 48, 63. Kenshi is incredible. Still can't believe you'd never heard of it before this. Yeah, I don't know. This game deserves a lot of attention. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Fumin escape. Beanhop. Oh, Beanhop is still in shackles. No, never mind. I'm going to have Fumin stay and not do that. while Bean Hop unlocks Shackles. Oh, no, Fumin got out anyways. That's fine. We're going to trade with Infinite Wing Wing. Now, Wing Wing is missing a left arm. So, let's see. We'll give Wing Wing one of these. That'll be a dexterity bonus. And then I want Fumin to go run and grab this Exile Plank. And Gecko will escape and go grab this Falling Sun. Can't pick that up. Oh, Gecko already had a weapon? Yeah, Gecko's already got a plank. And then when Fumin gets this plank, I need Fumin to go upstairs and trade with Beep. Beep needs a right leg, and Fumin has... Fumin doesn't have a right leg. Inu does, but Inu is stuck on the wall. That really sucks. Inu got stuck on this wall that she won't get down from, and I don't really know what to do about that. So we don't have the leg that Beep needs. Truth should be doing repairs on himself. And we'll see how this fight goes, because now we've got people with... Like, Gecko is basically full health. Let's take out this armored one first. How is Kang doing, by the way? Still locked in combat. Where is Seto in all of this? Huh? How did Seto escape and make it this far out? Playing dead. Wait, Fumin's not using his weapon? Why? Why is Fumin trying to fight hand-to-hand? I don't know why they do this sometimes. So Fumin is unconscious again because, yeah, he decided he was going to fight with his hands instead of his sword. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. Jinsei, meanwhile, doesn't have anything. Let's see if he can pick up the plank from Fumin. Hey, Armchair Civilian, good to have you. Jinsei also will not use that weapon. Allied reinforcements has arrived at Green Valley. Okay, so let them come. Okay, so they're not actually going to follow me, I don't think. Today we crush the spines of the Okranite dogs. Okay. So, yeah, you all You stand there. I'm going to send Ice into Bad Teeth to see if we can hire some mercenaries. Damn, that paladin got back up. We should have stripped him. Wait, Kang went upstairs to fight some people? What's going on here? Kang, go strip this one too, while you're up and at it. If you could cut that one's leg off, Kang, I would be very appreciative. Gecko's not going to win this fight before going down. Fighting hand-to-hand because the one arm is damaged. Had an idea about how I might be able to rescue Inu if I'd like. Is it like one of the debug features or something like that? I feel like that's probably fair game because this is an obvious bug and not something that I've done wrong. Not a debug thing. Yeah, I think I'd be interested to hear it. This does feel like something that, through no fault of my own, I'm being hindered. How goes the aftermath? We're still in the during math. What's the issue? Inu, at some point in the combat, bugged up to this wall here, and there's no way to path down from the wall. So Inu has been stuck up on this wall the entire fight. She was like in combat over here and then got teleported up to the top of the wall and has been stuck up there for the entire duration. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, I think so. I think the whole no information thing only goes so far when it comes to things like that. Oh, I didn't have Truth picking the lock that whole time? That's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, Gecko, that's not what I meant. So Photo is on the wall near the section she can't pass. When Photo recovers, he might be able to pick her up if he's close enough. Okay. Wait, where? Yeah. Can get an ally close to the wall where she is. They may be able to pick her up still. Okay, yep, so... Oh, well, maybe. I don't think Photo can actually get to that section. Because this is the area that Inu's not able to pass. Yeah, she doesn't even try to path it. Yeah, I could maybe get somebody out here. Oh, it looks like Fumina's back up. This is the fight that never ends. Where is Ice? Ice is still not quite to bad teeth. I'm gonna see if we can bring some backup. Boom! Oh, is that a leg? Yes, Kang! Yes, Kang! I asked if you could remove that leg, and you put in the work, and you did it. My arms are messed up. Who's saying that? Gecko. Yeah, the arms are kind of rough. Crave ice cream, which means you must leave the house. I understand what you must do. Where is Gecko going? Gecko might be running away, and that's how Seto got out. I am Seto, scion of Esata. Now Truth gets another go. Well, Nation's like, that's neat, whack. I swear, every time we're making progress, I find out the Holy Nation has more and more people. Hey, Borealis, thank you for resubscribing.
19 whole heckin' months. Here's to tons more.
Yes, really appreciate it. That is now more than a year and a half behind us. Thank you for being subscribed all that time. It's good to see you. I hope your day was good. Gonna get Seto to go to base, maybe, and rest up. Does Seto have weapons? Not a good one. Shift was only 6 hours today, but it felt like 12. But other than that, it was great. Well, I'm glad you're home now and can rest up. Okay, Burn is about ready to fight for freedom. They need to get them all to do as brave Sir Robin did. I'm not sure. I'm familiar with the reference. Oh, Jinsei, back at it. I wish these other Shek warriors would, you know, fight back. They just kind of let themselves be taken. Your ancestors would be disgusted. Posted a pic in Nerd Town of your new lightsaber. Very cool. I hope Ice can make it into Bad Teeth. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. That is a possibility. They're not even trying to capture Gecko again. They're just letting him lay there. Yeah, so we would need to find a patrol outside of town. Who's that? Is that Holy Nation? That is Holy Nation. So what we need to do is go in a bar and see if we can find a mercenary group. Oh, it's been all right, Borealis. Thank you for asking. Hope yours has been good. Okay. So Burn can escape and go grab this falling sun. Does Beanhop have a weapon? Beanhop needs a weapon. Assume that as a gentleman of culture, I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I have not seen any Monty Python movies. I have seen the sketch show, but I've not seen any of the movies. How's the business? It's taken some time to get stuff up and going, but you know, it's we're making good progress towards it. Holy Grail is very silly and goofy, but tons of very memorable moments. I'm not a movie person, so I have not. There's a lot of movies I have not seen. All right, Burn, let's see what you can do. So far, you can stand there and get hit. Wow. We went to such lengths to get Burn resuscitated. It's fair you don't go to the theaters and there are only like 4 shows that you watch on streaming services, so typically when they're on hiatus, you just rewatch stuff you already own. Yeah, funny thing is pretty much everything I watch is like Twitch and YouTube these days. Beanhop, go ahead and strip that one. There you go. If you can fix Burn up, that would be the best thing you can do. Keeping the skeletons in the fight is super important. Okay, so Kang is getting back up. That's another one dying, missing a leg. They must be rebirthed for their sins. Seize them. Oh, these places look different now that it's Shek. Trade goods. This was a massacre. This is like a 2-hour battle that's still ongoing. How do I get into this bar? I was kind of hoping for more mercenaries. Seto's on the way back home. Wait, where's Kang going? Protect allies. Protect whom? What happened to your weapon? Oh, man. You did have a pretty cool sword. Did you drop it? Nearly shat yourself inside out earlier when it turned out I didn't even realize the Phoenix was here. I know, that was what turned everything on its head. Never lose your weapon. Well, we don't really get a choice. Who's being attacked at home? What is this, Band of Bones? Yeah, they don't even register on my radar right now. Kang is about to pass out again, but maybe he can get this falling sun real quick. Band of Bones is an enemy faction. Indeed it is. Wow, Gecko's in rough shape. Oh, Burn got back up. Does Burn have a weapon? Burn does have a weapon. And Fumina's fighting hand to hand. I swear they keep getting like fresh reinforcements. I don't know, maybe not. You know, you all have had like 2 days to stand outside here. You could have picked your cuffs by now. Well, Beanhop was briefly back up. Oh, Truth is back up. Does Truth have a weapon? No, I think we took Truth's weapon. Thought that character was crawling on the ground for a moment. They were, because they don't have a leg. we cut their leg off. Let's see if Truth can get his long cleaver back in time. Don't join my army. Oh, that wasn't a friendly paladin. Or, yeah, this guy here, that is an enemy whose leg that we cut off. Now, I would free Wing Wing, but we've got to find him a weapon. Any of these people have weapons they're not using? Wing Wing was kind of a saber user. Seto stopped on the way to home. Photo has been in the longest recovery coma ever. Oh, you know what? I wonder. We're going to see if this pans out. Wing Wing, I want you to escape. I want you to run around over here and pick up Inu. Challenger of the undefeated moving towards my outpost. That's just what we needed at this point in time. Why are the door guards not doing their job? Hey, Boogie, welcome in. The challengers of the undefeated may actually give us kind of some trouble. Well, that's not working. Need to find a way to reliably strip their weapons from them when we don't have the inventory space to do it. Thing is, even when they're naked, they can hurt us with their swords. Seems quite a bit more extensive than you originally thought. Oh, yeah, it's a very deep systems game. I wonder how Kang got free. So it looks like my Shek buddies are not here. There's a thief fence, no mercenaries here. Okay, Ice, I would like you to run to stack. We may not be able to get enough mercenaries to win the fight, but I wonder if we can get enough mercenaries to break everybody free in the struggle. Arms are messed up. Oh, so I guess he can't do first aid on himself. Wonder if Gecko can get out the front door. It's not likely, but... Oh, I see where our Shek buddies went. They decided to go fight a Holy Nation caravan. Do we still have the Retribution of God on the way? Yeah, Retribution of God is still on the way. Wait, what does this say? We have something with the Western Hive. Back from dinner, what did you miss? A lot of blood. And not a lot of progress. Wait, that was weird. It showed 0 damage, yet it knocked him out. Is that like a beanbag round? It didn't actually hurt him, but it took the wind out of him enough to knock him out. That's interesting. Oh, Gecko lost an arm. What do you mean keep running, Battleborn? You're not worth my breath. What are you doing out here? Luckily, Ice has good athletics. Huh. Wing Wing just kind of got left alone back here? Damn, is it... Is it time for ads already? Has it already been an hour of fighting this fight? That's impressive. All right, let's take our little hourly break. We don't want anybody to miss any of this for not being subscribed. And when I come back, we we will continue formulating and planning and fighting and stuff until there is no breath left in our bodies, apparently. That's the way it's going to go. So look forward to it. I'll see you all in just a moment. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Willow, those those lyrics are pretty well fitting to what we've got going on here. I wonder if this is easier or harder than breaking out of Rebirth. Does Ice even know how to get to stack? Oh, that's an interesting path, but yeah, Ice is on the way. Oh, once again, it's really weird because it looks like it was only 2 stomach damage, but I guess anything when the stomach is that damaged is enough to knock them down. Do I want an answer? No, not really, but thank you. We could set Wee loose. Mean has the left legs. Beep needs a right leg, so... Beep actually needs Kang, who is too far away. However, I wonder... In some cases, they ignore crippled enemies. Nope. Nope, just got snatched right back up. Is one of the characters in my group the general, or are they just a merry ragtag band of outlaws? Well, see... First of all, we control all the characters, so there's really no, like, leader other than what we decide canonically is. But, you know, the word outlaws implies that we did something wrong. Whereas, basically, we're fighting a nation of xenophobic, misogynist, holy zealots who want to destroy half of the races in the game, so... Doesn't really feel right to call us outlaws when we're fighting that. It's not like we're like petty thieves or something. I see now I should have trained my people more in martial arts. Holy Nation laws are not to be taken seriously. Yeah, there you go, Holy Nation. Yeah, go fight that big nest of bone dogs. Yes! Yes! We picked up Inu. No time like the present to get them training, right? Inu is our character who got glitched onto the wall and was stuck there the entire fight, so like 3.5 hours. Don't understand. Oh, these are Inquisitors. I was like, I don't understand why my people are being beaten up so badly. Oh, and Inu has legs. Inu could go trade with Beep. And give Beep a leg. Beep now has 3 out of 4 skeleton limbs. Excuse you, what is... I would like this menu to go away, please. There we go. Oh, Gecko is dying and they're not gonna do anything about it? Come on now. Oh, that's gonna make me mad because I think their AI is kind of bugged. Normally when they capture people, they do first aid on them and then shackle them like this, but in this case... Let's see what Inu can do about this. Now, that might have seemed like a bad move, but I think I needed to spur the AI to do something if I want to have any chance at saving Gecko. Gonna get some food and settle in for the night. Sounds good. Also, Inu, while you're here... Now, let's see. Where's Fumin? Yeah, they're acting really strange. Although Gecko has just switched from dying to unconscious. I don't know if that means he won't die. I like how they just kind of dump them off here. Actually, you know what? How fast is Beep? 41 miles an hour. Damn, go Beep, go! Beep for airlift medevac, it is quite possible. What happened? We're at war with the Holy Nation, and we attacked Blister Hill, kind of not knowing that the Phoenix and the Protector of the Holy Flame were there. So we've been in combat with them for about 4 hours between yesterday and today. Good old Holy War, exactly. Okay, so Ice needs to look for mercenaries here. Another thief fence. Seto's about back up to strength. Distraction for hire, you know it. Rain is up. Bean hops in recovery coma. All right, Beep, let's drop him off. Maybe Bad Teeth. It's the first blind run of Kenshi. This belongs in the Guinness Book of Records, and you're so happy to have seen it. Wait, the Shek have bad teeth? Yes, they do. The Shek have bad teeth. Did I kill the big bad there? Well, I killed the one at Stack, and then they took over Stack and Bad Teeth. "40 miles an hour." How did Inu just get up and then go unconscious? They do that sometimes. It's like they stand up too fast and get woozy. Who are they telling to behave? Waking up when you're over 25. How many have I gotten out now? Only 3, but I haven't been making it a priority to get people out. I've kind of been keeping the fight going because we've got like some premier weapons hidden away, not hidden away, but that we need to grab in here. Like Meito class weapons that I don't want to lose. Great training. It has been great training. But we had to get Gecko out because he was dying. And the Holy Nation weren't doing anything to patch him up like they usually do for prisoners. I doubt the Shek have robot repair beds. We can put them in regular beds, though. One thing you hope Kenshi 2 includes is factoring your character's race more into these situations. Feels odd to see all these warrior Sheks stand around as slaves when the predominant culture has a victory or death mentality. Absolutely. I've been upset about that the whole time. I'm like, why are you guys just letting this happen to yourself? You're supposed to be the, like, you know, death before dishonor group. And you're just standing around as slaves, not even trying to pick the locks? Good point. Twitch commenter. I guess my chat is kind of small because of technical reasons that I haven't fixed yet. Because I modified it on another scene, and I think they're linked between the scenes, so when I changed it on one, it changed on the other. They've been dishonored by losing battle and didn't die, so they must live and suffer. I don't know, I feel like the Shek would just choose to keep getting back up. All right, beep. Let's go back. What is Seto's run speed? 21. I wonder if that's fast enough. I have the leader. I have one of the 5 invincibles standing in my base fighting river raptors. What a misuse of talents. I don't know what I'm going to do with Seto quite yet. Thank you for shopping with us, blah, blah, blah. Oh, oops. Wrong character. Is it the challengers of the undefeated? Did they get through my front door? This is just a band of bones. If the band of bones are getting through the front door, I have a bad feeling about the challengers of the undefeated coming by. So we may be dealing with a crisis on 2 fronts. We've been making lots of weapons. Have there been any deaths? Not yet. We narrowly saved Gecko. Narrowly saved Gecko from dying. Does Inu even have a weapon at this point? Inu should grab this falling sun. I wonder if Inu could make it out. At least long enough to go heal. Man, what a clutch up Beep ended up being after sitting uselessly in a cage for the entire fight. Popped on a new leg and look at him go. Anybody else? Yeah, Gecko's missing an arm. I guess all the mercenaries disappear when the Shek take over. That's weird. Or you have to find them, like, prowling around the wasteland. What if we go into the throne? Can we find anybody to help us there? I do think we have lost some very high-end weapons no matter what happens, unfortunately. Palm screaming is real and eternal, part of why you usually watch the VODs over live. Words can't express how much I and Kenshi need to get married already. Hey, if you want to put in a good word for, to Lo-Fi Games and let them know, you know, what we got going on over here and see how they can hook us up, I'm all for it. I think our next move is to get the skeletons out. Unless anybody looks in danger of dying. Okay, Gecko is healing up. I feel like I'm gonna need a vacation after this battle. Did Jinsei get back up and get knocked out again? Okay, Beep. I want you to come over here and grab... Let's grab Truth. Oh, damn it. Grab him. Grab him. Okay, get going. Get going. Outside Blister Hill. Go, 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 go. Go. Run, little Beep. Run. Oh, man, the pathfinding. The pathfinding is so bad. Realized when he first caught up, the running joke was Kenshi ad merch. Now I'm wearing Kenshi merch. We never got our ad Noctum gear. It's true. Wait, what happened to... You see, there's river raptors here. Where is... Where is our Shek ally? What happened to him? Don't tell me he got taken out by river raptors. Well, here's one. Oh, it appears... Well, no, here's another 100 Guardian fighting caravan guards. They're not particularly focused allies. The door is broken. Okay, that's kind of bad. I may have forgotten the lesson I learned early in the game about the power of scouts and, like, fast movers. No, honestly, I could probably have them go and stay at the base. Would be quicker getting people out that way. Interesting. Now that the Shek are here, they have more advanced lighting. I'm starting to pick up on a lot of little world details. Okay, we gotta find a bed. Bunch of beds here. I wonder how things will be different if we... Oh, Seto and Inu are hungry? We just gotta get him near Gecko again. Gecko's got the food. Can't get there. That's interesting. Oh, look. There, now you've got some food for the time being. We'll let them heal up a little. And I think what I'm going to do is have people start making a break for it. And maybe trying to grab some... I think we only have a couple real important weapons. We've got a high-class Falling Sun, and I think a Meito Moon Cleaver. I wonder if we can just dash and grab. Oh, I'll go ahead and mark that. Armchair. I don't think it works on YouTube because I have different bots. Okay, you know what? Honestly, Beep should be able to fix himself up. Truth can fix himself up and then get some rest. And, okay, we're going to send Beep back to Blister Hill for burn now. I wonder how this looks different. Maybe I shouldn't be tempted to do this right away, but I wonder how this looks different if I get everybody out of there. And then... Oh, come on, Seto. And then healed up and send them right back in while the Holy Nation people are still recovering. You didn't expect it to work, but again, I taught you something. I'm really glad. This is super fun because I get to come at this with no preconceived notions. I have no idea about what I think might work or not or anything like that. So I think because of that, I think there's a lot of like institutional knowledge that a lot of people default to. And I think I get the benefit of not having that, so sometimes I'm willing to try things that are outside of the norm. These berserkers are kind of going to mess us up, I think. Okay, our archers did terribly. They landed like one hit. Yes, once again, we've got a crisis on two fronts. We did equip our people a little better than last time, but I don't think it's going to make the difference. What weapon did Brecht grab? Oh. Yeah, I forget when you put somebody on weaponsmithing, they put away primary weapons. So they always run into battle with a secondary. It's a bit of a disadvantage. Alright, but honestly, I gotta keep an eye on Beep. And just let that situation resolve however it's going to. Oh, Burn is down here now? Burn is awake. Okay. Intriguing. So Beep almost should grab somebody else. Here's what I'm going to have Beep do. I'm going to have Beep run in. Grab one of those weapons that I'm worried about. And then on the way out, we'll pick a target for Beep to grab and run out with. Does Burn have a weapon currently? Burn, yes, has a falling sun. I think the Moon Cleaver is the first one we want. And then maybe grab Fumin. And then get out of there. Send them to Green Valley as well. Now, Fumin has some of the legs. I don't know if it's Fumin or Kang that we needed to grab to have access to the leg we needed. Yeah, this fight's going very poorly. Oh, do we have a random tech hunter in our base helping us out? Yes, we do. Who could forget the helicopter scene from Apocalypse Beep? I'm hoping they stay softened up like this. What I mean is that if we come back at a later time, they are still unequipped, they are still missing limbs, all that sort of stuff. Masaru went to operate the turret smart. The question is, where did they all go? I have a hard time buying that we defeated all of them. I see this one just kind of floating in the air. Yeah, there's a few of them loose in here still. $27 miles an hour, so if we grab... Who should we grab on the way out? If we grab Kang. Oh no, that's the wrong person. Okay, we could not pathfind there. Looks like they're still carrying Jinsei the way they were doing to Gecko. Kind of confused what to do. Fugitive, you don't say. So Beanhop's going to be on the harder side to recover. Unless we have Burn. Do it real quick. What's going on down here? One of the mercenaries trying to get out. They're starting to wish they never took this contract. Think this whole episode deserves the soundtrack of Pussifer the Humbling River on repeat. I actually don't know that song, although I know them. I'll have to look up that song. I don't even remember who's doing what right now. And then who else do we have? Ice is free. We is carrying Kang. So we've got Beanhop in a recovery coma. I think that's the one we need to focus on next. Oh, damn, they're gonna see burn. Yeah. Okay. This'll work, though. Challenger of the undefeated against your outpost has ended. With everybody destroyed. Oh, and Saint lost a leg. It's a good thing we've been pumping those out. So Burn lost a weapon. I think everybody else in here should be able to set themselves free. Honestly, I feel like we could have done this hours ago. But I just wanted to see if we could gain the upper hand through combat. Ice cream and groceries you guys acquired. How goes the war effort? We're making a tactical retreat. We haven't lost anybody. But we were unable to score a decisive victory over them, so we're getting everybody out of there to regroup and try again. I think now that we've weakened them up a little bit, if we attack the other settlements in the right order, I think when we come back here, we've definitely got a shot. We did lose a lot of our good weapons and armor, but with Brecht at the helm, we can remake those. Is Brecht my self-declared king now? No, Brecht is my master weaponsmith who equips the army. He's the original. He is the original, yes. Ooh, we want that exile plank. Go grab that. The runner who set up every town. Yes, exactly. Oh, can't pick that up. Oh, but you know what? We can have Rain pick that up. That'll work. It's funny how this base from like episode 3 has continued to come in handy for us multiple times over. Beanhop is running 19 miles an hour. If Beanhop can't gain a speed advantage, we may need to ditch the pants. Wish I could see... I don't know why it shows their robotic speed. Ditch the what now? The pants, the leg plates. Jinsei is still on somebody's shoulders. So we are going to have to take somebody and attack this guard to get Jinsei back. All right, we'll get Rain the Giant to escape and pick up the Exile Plank. That is that's a unique weapon. Send Rain this way. Make sure Rain is doing the thing and pathing accurately. And Rain is only running 18 miles an hour, so that's unfortunate. It reminds you that in TTRPGs, it's fairly common to have to account for the time to take off and put on armor when taking a long rest. Thankfully, your group doesn't get that tedious with it, but it would be interesting in the case of a surprise attack. Yeah, absolutely. They grabbed Photo and put Photo in jail. I guess as we started getting people escaping, it cleared up jail slots. Okay, so we wait for Photo to wake up. I bet that's what happened, is Photo woke up from the recovery coma and got found out. Oh, look, this one's going to bring Jinsei to me. No, these are Beep's crops. Beep is going to defend our crops from the river raptors. Okay, let's get Photo to... yeah, Photo's going to repair himself. What if we take the pants off? Well, that gains us an extra mile an hour. I don't know if that's enough. Has Rebirth taught you nothing? I have never seen the inside of Rebirth. Oh, thank you, Armchair Civilian. Says, hello, Myco Druid on Twitch. Massive respect for all I've seen you do on these streams. Just in case Myco was on mobile and not able to see the little text I have up there. Honestly, it might be better for Rain to fight this out. What do we have? Oh, that's a high paladin. If it were just Holy Sentinels, I'd say so for sure. Honestly, what it is this exile plank that's weighing us down. Okay, we've got the ads again, so probably good time to go ahead and take a little break, let those ads roll by, and continue the rescue mission when we come back in just a moment. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you. So here is my hot take about blue balls. I feel like gooning has killed blue ball pity sex, and if it hasn't killed it, it should. And here's why. It was always the classic thing, right? That guys would be like, oh, Did you guys just see that zombie take off into space?
What was that?
I bet this guy doesn't just blow me up, right? He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. It wimdy. Sorry. Hey, so I just realized there's no PvP, but cooking with poisonous ingredients actually would be a good way if someone
Seriously?
wanted to. Okay, just about time for the ads to be over. Remember to get that water in you. Thank you, Willow. I'm going to see if Rain can tough it out to get close enough to the base that the others can join in. Okay, that was a leg injury. How far are we talking? We can go put Kang in bed. Okay, Beanhop has a tail as well. So it looks like we should get ready for some fights. Rain is unconscious. Get Beep to go pick up Rain. Hey, Todd, welcome in. Burn is here with other Bean Hop. Burn have a weapon? No. But yeah, Inu has a falling sun. So this should be interesting all the way around. "68 dreams." You're right, Mike. So close. Even in my own base, you get stripped down when you're defeated. You can smell the nice. Let's get Truth to come join up with the base as well. Truth does still have his weapon on him. How's the Kenshi crew doing today? After about 4 hours of combat, we retreated from battle against the leader of the Holy Nation. And we've managed to extricate everybody without any deaths so far. The Kenshi crew pizza is the pizza for you and me. That's right, and don't you forget it. Every one of these sets of armor is a testament to one enemy that we defeated in combat, and it still wasn't enough. I think they do get replenished by roving patrols or something. Somehow or another. Speaking of which, I'm literally surrounded by rocks and not even riding them into battle. You're right, I'm not using my natural advantages. Oh, Rain the Giant is back up. Rain, now that you're awake, maybe you should, put your pants on. Okay, well, you two can go together back home. Oh, we'll have to stage an attack to get Jinsei back. I think. Because they're not imprisoning him. Maybe they will eventually. Ah. Was that was that all it took? Did you miss something, or is the retribution of God still coming? It is apparently on the way, as are allied reinforcements. Oh, they're both capable of running. Oh yeah, Photo runs at 31 miles an hour. They just plopped him down. Yeah. Never seen someone get as lucky as me. It's streamer privilege. Y'all don't know this, but I'm actually working with Lo-Fi Games, and they gave me a slightly edited build of the game that just allows me to get really great rolls on stuff so that people think the game is not as hard as it is and they want to play it. It's a propaganda effort. Jinsei, go home. Photo, go home. Wing Wang, go home. These virtual dice are loaded. Frankie was here. What's up, Raiders? How y'all doing? So good to have you. I hope you're well, Frankie. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for bringing everybody over. Real quick, before Frankie has time to deny it, Frankie is a really awesome Kenshi streamer and content creator, so does stuff both on YouTube and Twitch, so you can find Frankie on your preferred platform, and you should, especially if you want to know more about how the game works. Welcome in, Raiders. Frankie, welcome in. Good to have you here for the first time. Since we are just meeting, I'm Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer. Play a variety of games, single player, story-based, challenge-based, survival, that sort of stuff. We're playing Kenshi for the first time blind, and we are in combat with the Holy Nation, and we were sent to go attack Okran's shield. And on the way to Okran's shield, I thought, okay, we'll attack Blister Hill as a training exercise, not realizing that the Phoenix and the Protector of the Holy Flame were located in Blister Hill. So we've been fighting them for about 4 hours, and we are finally pulling everybody to retreat and regroup. So that's what we're doing right now. It's been an exciting first playthrough, and that's the thing about not knowing anything about the game going into it, is sometimes you make mistakes like this. Oh, I see all the armor and stuff has despawned, But our strategy was basically fight them until they went unconscious and then steal their armor and weapons. So the Holy Nation is now staffed by a bunch of dudes in boxers. Fortunately, there are many more mistakes to make. As long as there are, I will have content. Beep reached one more rank of ascension today by getting a new leg and now runs 41 miles an hour. I think it might be my fastest character. Okay, I'm worried about Wing Wang. Hey, what's up, Rain? Good to have you. If need be, Wing Wang can ditch the pants and really show him an infinite Wing Wang if you catch my drift. Who's that? Jinsei, why are you fighting and not running? Did a tour solo run today, was so clutch, enjoyed it a lot. I don't want to know how that works, but that mystifies me because I don't know how you do anything as just a torso. That is one of the many things I have left to learn how to do in this game, but in due time. I'm thinking after the blind playthrough, we will either do a naked run, or we might, I've been tempted to do a crab master run and try to just assemble a squad of crabs, and I don't know what I would do with them. Just have a bunch of crabs. So, torso run is wild. Yeah, you don't. That's the neat part. Both of those could be fun. Yeah, who knows how much time I have left, though? Because we still have to take over the Holy Nation. Then we'll probably do the United Cities. And then we'll get back down here into the Ashlands proper. The Skin Bandits kind of chased us out of Sonorous Dark last time. But I really want to explore the Ashlands, so even at 210 hours in this run, I think we've got a lot left to see. Gotta go eat, don't get Skin Bandited. Sound good. Thank you, Frankie, for the raid and all your support. We have people over on YouTube as well singing your praises, so Frankie, know that we all appreciate you. All right, Gecko is here, missing an arm. Let's get Gecko back to Green Valley. Rex is still playing dead in his own settlement. We also kind of got run through by the challengers of the undefeated, who are currently attacking pack beasts for some reason. I wonder if there's a way to make Firebot play your YouTube shorts instead of your Twitch clips. That would be nifty, right? Because that would be clips that you chose and, like, edited. Rex needs to step through his shadow. Wait, what is this? This sounds like an epic way of wording things. What is it to step through one's own shadow? Is it like that Tool song, 46 and 2? Might be good because our first clip today was a very small part of the Blue Balls monologue. Yeah, and see, I feel like you have to experience that in its full glory. Okay. Yeah, we're getting Gecko back in base. Gecko might need some help. Let's have a rotation of hot takes that are really just common sense PSAs. Oh, you mean engagement baiting? I know this. Gecko has earned her new skeleton limb. Forgot neither of us love Tool, but yes, 46 and 2. So in high school, I had enough Tool t-shirts that I could wear one every single day of the week without repeating. I will say I was not very taken by Fear Inoculum. But Enema Lateralis, 10,000 Days, all great albums. Even the early stuff. Caravan visit has arrived at my outpost, and they're going to find nobody there. Had the one with the phallus wrench on the back. Stick in the mud teacher tried to make you turn it inside out. Took you to your dean. Dean was like, I don't get it. It's just a wrench. Yeah, absolutely. A very useful wrench. With 2 nuts on the bottom. Because I can't even come up with a fake explanation. Now, the only big thing I worry about here is like a beak thing coming by and seeing all the free food and eating our people. 2 nuts in case you drop one. I mean, really, they're supposed to drop, but... Was in the clear to wear the shirt from then on. You'd see that teacher turn your back to him and have a big old stretch. Oh, Ted, thanks for redeeming your daily redeem. Took a while to get into Fear Inoculum, but the musicianship is unrivaled, and watch the Danny Carey drum video for Numa. I shall. Gonna go rest. Have a good one, Ted. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to have you. Gecko just needs to make it to home, and then everybody else can help her fight. And we'll get some fresh limbs slapped on. Are they doing it? You know, I'll be honest, I expected more advances in terms of, like, toughness and stuff from everything that's happened. We're getting some martial arts training in. They've lost stack and bad teeth. Yes. You know the ritual. Humiliate them. Gotta go. Have a good one, Cemetery Chick. Enjoy your movie. Ooh, we're starting to do some damage hand-to-hand. Had to hop on YouTube to say Danny Carey is a legend and your ears will never be the same. Absolutely. Danny Carey, Justin Chancellor. Adam Jones really kind of innovated his own sort of guitar sound with a lot of the effects and such. Ooh, Bean Hop with the solid left. The High Paladins are no joke. Oh, is this the retribution of God? It may be. It didn't say they arrived at my outpost, though, so I think it's just a wandering group, maybe? Gecko, what are you doing in the water? Okay, you're gonna need somebody to come grab you. Just notice the YouTube thumbnail, and it is perfection. I've gotten better with Canva and stuff. So it's been quicker for me to generate quick thumbnails and things. Oh, Burns in a recovery coma. I feel like somebody could fix him up. Well, if anybody had been missing some action, we've got it here in spades today. We're fighting with spades now. Honestly, I think that'd be a pretty cool weapon. Basically an entrenching tool. Can you send a link? I don't remember how I have my YouTube moderation set up. I might have Nightbot block links. You can definitely put it in the Discord if you'd like. You can try to put a link, but if you get slapped by Nightbot, then that happens. I don't think you'll get, like, banned or anything. Okay, cool. We've got Hungry Bandits now, too. No big deal. There you go, Willow. Man, they just don't give up. Okay, who does not have a weapon right now? Fumin? Now you have a weapon. And Burn, you need one. Looks like Inu needs a weapon. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. Let's get Wing Wang to repair this. So far tonight, you've had Humbling River and Numa as a soundtrack. Now Willow shows you something new. Community of awesome you have here. Yeah, I love it. Never know what I'm going to learn when I get on stream. I never know what new things I'm going to be exposed to. Oh, actually, yeah, Fumin, you can rest. Okay, looks like most people are resting up. We don't quite have enough beds for everybody. But I think the idea here... is we are going to get everybody rested up and then call it a retreat, score it an L in my book if you want. You can call this a loss, but we're going to head home. We're going to re-equip with weapons and everything since we lost a bunch of mostly our secondary weapons. And we could come back and attack Blister Hill again. See, I don't want them to have a bunch of time to swap in fresh people. But it might be smarter to do things in the order the Stone Golem gave us. Maybe we'll get more backup when we attack Blister Hill that way. And we should be a little higher skill all the way around after we've had some more combat encounters. So Gecko needs a right arm. Ooh, Gecko could get a KLR series right arm. Or an industrial lifter arm. Lost the battle, but not the war. Got the whole squad out alive. We did. We got the whole squad out alive. Gecko has 46 dexterity, which is pretty good. I think we'd take the lifter arm, maybe. It's impressive. Yeah, it's pretty good. And the strength is about to be way up there. So 67 strength right now, and that's with injuries. I need some more AI cores so I can build my my preferred arm and leg types. But right now, even having decent limbs is going pretty well for us. Okay, so Saint needs a right leg. Do we have a right leg here? We do. Zim, go grab this right leg. And we can give it to Saint. Hubrecht should be coming to put in bed any moment. Is there still fighting outside my gate? Yeah, Hungry Bandits fighting a wild bull. That never goes well for them. See, good thing we've been making exactly the type of leg that we ended up needing. Double is up and back on the turrets. Things are looking good. Okay, we have a decent amount of motors. By decent, I mean 9. Got a lot of robotics components. Sim's base robotics skill is 79. Okay. All right, did anybody else lose a limb and not get it replaced? Honestly, if anything, I think we came out stronger. Beep now has a pretty awesome dual set of skeleton legs. How's Wing Wang doing? Wing Wang got the arm. Gecko got a lifter arm. That's a pretty cool piece of kit. Oh, they're taking turns on the beds. Nice. Yeah, wow, with this arm, Gecko has 78 strength. Who are they fighting? Couple of Holy Nation dudes. Oh, you know what sucks that I just realized? Photo lost his oh wait, no, was it Ice? Somebody had a Masterwork Eagles cross. Okay, no, Ice still has it. On the next run, am I gonna add the mod that makes everyone sleep in a pile like a litter of puppies? If it doesn't exist, you will, right? All right, now we just pass some time while people heal up, and then we take ourselves back to Shem. What a throwback to be in this little base again. It's like I was saying earlier, this one base has come back to support us multiple times over now, and it's always a surprise when we get to use it again. Oh, okay. It's a good thing I checked this because jobs are on, somebody, Rain the Giant, dumped all their dust witches in here. That may not be a bad thing. It might not be the worst to have a little food store. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we've got a full inventory back at base. It may not be the worst thing to leave, you know, some food in the barrel at the old base in case we have to retreat there again. All right, let's gather everybody up. Careful, food attracts raiders. True. First of all, let me say I appreciate it, but please, no hints. We are 200 hours into this run without hints, and we're going to preserve that. But also, I don't plan to be in the cell where we'll be loaded into the base, so there shouldn't be raiders until the moment that we need to use the base for something. And in this area, the raiders are going to be hungry bandits, dust bandits, maybe Crawl's Chosen. Only the latter of those is really going to pose a threat for us at this level. Welcome in. Good to have you. All right. We got to get our thumbnail for next stream. I love the free cam mode that they added. Can I actually get everybody to point this way? Almost. I know the exact height I want to be at. There we go. Look at Truth over there pointing a different direction. And what's nice about this is with like DaVinci or something, I can mask that sky and I can put an effect up there if I want. Nice, thank you. All right, let's get everybody headed back to base in Shem. How do we want to head to Shem? I don't think we've ever actually taken the river this way. It was always Holy Nation territory, so we were always avoiding it. Okay, I guess we gotta fight these high paladins. Wasn't what I wanted to do with my day. Yeah, it is. I went out of my way to fight Holy Nation. Oh, we still gotta get Kang a weapon. Kang and Wee. Well, luckily, there's a couple weapon donors right here for us. They're not great weapons, but it's a start. Until we can get back to base and get our edge weapons. Oh, so it wasn't just a couple, it was a whole patrol. We get over here and grab you a weapon. Yet again, managed to extricate your entire squad from certain deaths. Salute you, thank you. think for that reason, I'm going to enjoy challenge runs when we get to them, because this run is very, like, emotionally charged for being my first playthrough. I'm attached to the idea of surviving and doing everything I want to do in my first playthrough. I've gotten attached to some of the characters, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I've pulled back a little bit from certain risks, I've noticed. But once we get the first playthrough out of the way and I feel a little more free to experiment on the challenge runs and stuff, I think it's going to be really fun pushing the edges. Yeah, let's run along this river. It's not often we get to see an area of Kenshi that we haven't seen before. Hey, and you know what? A little backup for the trip home is not going to hurt us at all. Fair enough, you still get attached to your characters and have to reload if the uniques die. Yeah, we have lost some good uniques along the way. It's very satisfying to watch someone just click with the game on a deep level and then start to push the limits a bit. Challenge runs are going to be sick. I'm excited. Holy Mines. That is indeed full of Holy Nation people. This is actually, now that I think about it, not the geographically most friendly direction we could have gone. How long do I think I'll last before I start playing off stream? I don't know. I don't do a lot of intense focused gaming off stream. It tends to be when I play something off stream, it's like Balatro or something that's like, okay, I can do this for 40 minutes and just hang out. So it's interesting that these holy mines are still unaffected in the area. Oh, is Gecko humming again? Yes, Gecko is humming again. Give me 2 more weeks. I have thought about, sometimes when I want to make a video of something, I've thought about how it would be useful to start up a new playthrough on Kenshi just to get, like, B-roll video for something on YouTube. Wait. Where are you? Dust Bandits. I mean, we could walk all over the Dust Bandits, but we'll go this way. I think our Shek friends got caught up fighting the Holy Nation, as is their nature. Just a reminder, in case we have any new people coming in, this is a blind playthrough, and you can see how the playthrough started over on my YouTube. You can catch full streams if that's your preference, or you can catch the ones that I have edited down to the highlights and key moments So you can follow our adventures from our very first brutal hours in this game, knowing nothing, to learning the world by trial and combat and experience. Just released a new part the other day. Thank you, Maiko, for pulling up the YouTube. I always forget to reselect the whole group. End up just selecting one. Hungry Bandits. Appears Kang is being attacked by somebody. It's a bone dog. I had a feeling it was. Oh, beak thing. And man, the beak things are out in force today. Plenty for them to eat. All right, we made it home. Everybody is safe. Everybody is alive. Some people have new limbs. Some people need to get some new weapons, some new boots. But you know what? We can take care of that. That is a deal that we can make happen. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. This is a great spot to stop so that next weekend we can re-gear, re-equip, go right back after the Holy Nation in Okran's shield. They smell the lack of Meito. We've got a couple Meito weapons, but I think we did lose a couple of the good ones. But yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll wrap up here. I want to let you know what this coming week has in store. Saturday, Sunday is going to be more Kenshi, so we're going to go right back to the Holy Nation next Saturday, Sunday. I probably am going to be busy most of the week. I think Thursday, Friday are looking like maybe key days that I'll be able to stream. We will probably I've got some more indie games to do, and I've got some more games that I want to do for like YouTube content sort of stuff. So we'll do those. Keep an eye on the YouTube as well. If you missed our indie variety days, I'm going to have some of those edited videos coming to the YouTube so you can see we played some really cool indie games. You never know what you're going to get with those, and I love to experience just the variety of those. So definitely have those out soon. With that said, I hope everybody had a good weekend, and the coming week treats you well. Thanks for being here, everybody. We're going to call this Home Sweet Home. Proud of you. Thought your Skellies were going to be goners for sure. Hey, not this time, but next time, well, you'll just have to tune in to find out. Hey, yeah, Willow, thanks for being here. All right, let's go ahead and close it off. As always, YouTube, I want to thank you for being here. Whether you caught us live or you caught the VOD later on, I had a great time. I sure hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I thank you for being here, and I hope to see you for the next part. We are coming up on part 50 of the Kenshi first playthrough. That is a monumental milestone. So I'll be glad to see you all for it. YouTube, until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.